foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Chuck Shipman is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he's given up single runs in the first and the second. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble again.
John Pitts is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. At the plate, Darrell Williams, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is just a hair out of reach, a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
To 2-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Jeff Pitts stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Now with 2 strikes, boy, if he could come up with back-to-back punch-outs, wouldn't that be something?
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Hard liner toward short. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. From the stretch, David Mack is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
The 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 2 out here and a runner at second. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Cabral over to his right, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Biscuits lead it 4-0. Chris Pacheco will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
1-0. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Now it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Brandon Pena will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Willie Cardenas will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty. And
that is into right field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-1 game.
The batter, number 6.
Johnny Kasizak will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Well, you want to get out of the inning without conceding the run, but this is going to be an acceptable trade-off for him. No RBI, but the run does come in from third on the double play.
Into the box now, Ramon Blanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And I think he really needed that double play ball just to settle him down a little bit. He'd already given up 2 in the inning, and he didn't want to see this thing get out of hand.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. Hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. It gets on him pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Devin O'Rourke as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Enrique Velasquez stands in as he looks at a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now batting, left fielder.
John Cabral will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
3 runs already home here. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take it.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-4 game.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Diego Ibar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
4 runs here in this half inning. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Jeremy Pitts is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Left fielder.